we go. Well, welcome everyone. This is my 23rd annual customer appreciation event that I've held every year, and this is a thank you to you all for your business this year. So I have extra specials, and I'm going to do a quick demo tonight and go over a few things that Epicure also has on as well. So welcome to everybody, and I just got to keep an eye, because as people come into the waiting room, the way Zoom has it now, you have to let them in, and half the time I don't notice people are trying to get in. So I got to just keep an eye on that. But what I'm going to start off with is, I hope you're all heading into the holidays and going to have a little bit of rest and self-care. Epicure today just launched a new program that they're putting on through December, and there's a special collection to go along with it. And yeah, it's all about self-care and taking some time out for us and pausing. They said, you know, 2020 has been a heck of a year. So really taking some time over the holidays to just really pamper ourselves and, you know, just really try and find some joy in the holidays. So anyways, I'm really proud of that. You're going to see a lot of information come out of Epicure about that, and they'll be posting that special collection. And also, of course, we have our new catalog coming. It's going to be January the 12th this next year. So, you know, mark your calendar, save the date. We're going to have a company-wide, you know, customer launch. Those have been going over just like gangbusters. It's really easy just to sign into your computer, who knew, and see what all the new things are. You know, the only thing you can't, of course, taste, but you can always order it, and then you can taste it yourself in your own kitchen. So there is that coming up. I am taking online class datings for the 18th of January on. The 18th is actually already booked, but I have some days between the 19th and the end of January. And of course, January, there's usually some extra specials with our launch month and that kind of thing. So of course, tonight, I'm going to have a bunch of draws. And if you book your class for January, in the next 3 days, this class is open, then you get 5 extra tickets into those draws, plus you get an extra $20 to spend at your class in January, plus whatever deal they put on in January, which is usually really good. So there's that. And these virtual classes are so much fun. This is how it works. You just have all your customers, all your friends and family log in at a specific time, like right now, 7 o'clock Pacific time. And I do whichever class we've decided on. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a variation on our sweet and sour stir fry called lemon chicken. I know it's totally different, but I'm going to show you how versatile Epicure can be. And so we're doing that. And yeah, we hold the class open for 3 days like we used to with the live. And it's live except for the taste testing. And I'll taste it here and I'll tell you all how wonderful it is. I'm just kidding. Anyways, okay, so tonight I'm going to be making that. I just want to talk about a couple of things before I get into my demo. We're only going to be here for about another 25 minutes, maybe 20. But there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. So being that it's Self-Care December, leading into January, we have our Epic Life, and it's starting on January the 4th. And you can register now at epicure.com. We have a community full of people. And what I love about this Epic Life program is, I don't know if any of you have been asking lately, but it's like, what do I make for dinner? I don't know. I feel like I've cooked 1,000 times a month. You know, it's like not eating out a lot. I don't even feel terribly comfortable getting takeaway. So I'm doing a lot of cooking at home, and I love cooking. You all know that. However, Yeah, it's been a lot. So what I love about this Epic Life program is it's really just a healthy eating program, and it shows you how to make balanced meals for you and your family. They're super quick, and you know, everything's ready in under 20 minutes. And you can just flip through that book and go, you know what do I feel like having tonight? Or what do I feel like having for lunch today? And you just pick one and go with it. You don't have to, there's no counting or, you know, trying to figure out how much of what you should have. It's all figured out for us. So they know some people have done this program before, that they follow it on a regular basis. So they do have a, oh, see, someone else wants in here. Let me see. Okay. Welcome, Karen. I hope you're in. Anyways, and so if you need the whole program because you haven't done it before and you need the book, you know, like the program book and all the recipes and that kind of thing, they have a special price. It's $154.95 right now in Canada, retail value of $207, so it's a real good deal. And then $134.95 in the US, which is $182 value. And if you're already set up with the guide, the journal, you got the scoops, then you can get just the food replacement, and it is $123.95 Canadian, retail value of $134.50, or US it's $108.95, and $150 is the value. So both of those come though with our exclusive enchilada seasoning, which is one of the recipes in our Epic Life program. So that is something that I really wanted to talk about, because this allows you to get everything you need in place before January the 4th. And a lot of people in our Epicure community are starting it now, because they're like, you know, after a year like this, I really don't feel like going through December and, you know, living it up too much. Not saying you can't have some treats on certain days and stuff, but, you know, and then having to get to January and go like, oh my gosh, and now, you know, I've stepped this farther back. It's all about self-care and making yourself feel better and giving yourself the best chance to, you know, to have a great day by nourishing your body. Okay, so, and I had talked about bookings for January, and this is the hostess special. So they're these reusable dip and go bags. So that's our hostess special. And of course, I'm going to post all these to the event here so you can have a better look. But what I want to get to now is this sweet and sour stir fry. I'm using the Epicure sweet and sour stir fry, which is back now. And I'm going to make it into a lemon chicken, like an Oriental lemon chicken. So I've got my pan here that's hot or wok. And then I've got the chicken. I've got it diced up in a Ziploc bag. The key to making your chicken crispy without deep frying it, I've got a little bit of oil in the pan, is adding about a tablespoon or so of cornstarch. I know that's like the secret ingredient. And then you just, you know, you have it in your bag. I do it up here, and you just toss it kind of like shake and bake, and coat all your chicken in that cornstarch. And it gives it a really crispy coating. So there's your little secret to making shrimp or chicken crispy without battering it and without deep frying it. Oh, look at this. I better get it into my pan. Okay. Well, we got one little stubborn piece there. Okay. So I've got it in my pan here. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. I hope you all can see me here. I can adjust the view a little bit. Oh, there you go. Okay. So I've got that spread out in our pan, and I'm just going to let it cook. The other key to getting it crispy is to leave it. A lot of people keep stir frying and keep stir frying. It's like, you know, just let it rest. Okay, so this is the pack you start with. And I'm gonna put that into a measuring cup. Use any cup really. And then the recipe, and I'm gonna post this to our group. Oh no, I inhaled that and I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, so it's the juice of 2 large lemons. Got my lemons here. Epicure cutting board, which I love. The Epicure ceramic knife. And all I'm gonna do is cut my lemon in half. And I have the Epicure juicer. And these lemons are fresh because I just picked them up today. But if you freeze a lemon, I don't know, some of you have heard my little hack with that. If you freeze them, it breaks down all the fibers in them and you get way more juice out of them. But what you want to do is before you throw it in the freezer is just poke a little hole in it. So I put it on the cutting board, poke a little hole, throw it in my freezer, and that way, the reason for the hole is when you take it out and you need it to juice right away, you can put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds to a minute, and it'll be instantly thawed. And you always have fresh lemon or lime juice on hand, so it's a great thing to do. Or if you have some that are going to turn, put them in before they go bad. But I freeze all of them, really. I only didn't do it today because they were fresh right from the grocery store, so but I just use them this way. So I'm going to squeeze two lemons into the sweet and sour mix. And you can see how easily, I'm going to put this just down a little bit so you can see here, the juicer. And see, this gets a lot of juice out of them, but you can see there's lots of pulp left there. So had I frozen those, I'd probably get an extra tablespoon out of each one. Okay, so there you can see. And I've got one more. Okay, there we go. So that's the juice of 2 lemons. Now I'm just going to turn around and give my chicken a stir. Okay. Epicure grip and grab, love those. So it's really crisping up nicely. And now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. No, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, which is 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So I've just got apple cider vinegar here. And I've got the Epicure, there we are. So 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, or you could use white vinegar too. And then it calls for, this is a lovely recipe, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now I use the light soy sauce, and if you're gluten-free, because Epicure is all gluten-free, to keep it gluten-free, you want to use Bragg's or coconut aminos. So we are not gluten-free here, so I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons of regular soy sauce, just so reduce sodium, and then you mix that all together, and that's my sauce. So I'm just going to go ahead and stir my chicken one more time here. Just about ready. Okay. We'll leave that sit for a minute. Now I'm going to make this over rice. So I've made some lovely rice in the Epicure steamer. Who loves their Epicure steamer? I know some of you on here have it. It's just my go-to, my everyday go-to. And tonight I made, that's just 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, and it takes 5 minutes on high, and then it was 15 on 50%. And it makes wonderful fluffy rice. And I put some of the Epicure chicken broth in it, which is now called Nourish Broth. Same thing, our FDA will not allow us to call it chicken broth, so it's called Nourish Broth now, but it's the same wonderful broth that we're all used to. Some of this is coming back. So tomorrow night, because on this cooking class, I'm simply making my dinner for tomorrow night, and I'm just gonna show down here. So this is my rice, but I'm also gonna make, because I'm gonna make some homemade, I'm kind of hankering for you know, a Chinese food dinner type thing. So guess what's coming back tomorrow? Beef and broccoli. So I happen to have some on hand, but you can order it again tomorrow. I'm gonna make some beef and broccoli. And I've got sweet garlic chicken, and I'm actually gonna make shrimp with that, prawns, and do a veggie prawn stir fry with my sweet garlic chicken. So that'll be like my chop suey. And then I'll have the lemon chicken and the rice. So quick, easy dinner, and pretty much, I'm just gonna give this one more little turn. You'll see how nice and brown it is, and it's all crispy because of that cornstarch. That's such a good little trick. And I'm gonna put my lemon chicken sauce that I've made out of the sweet and sour stir fry on top. Give that a turn up. And all it needs to do is come to a boil, and it'll thicken. And I'll have a coated lemon chicken that'll probably be so much better than the takeout. Oh, I can smell it. The lemon is unbelievable. So you can just see how easy Epicure meals are to make. So anybody have any questions about that particular one? Gotta try it, it's so good. Okay, and I've also made myself, I forgot to mention, I did some, I like a black tea, it's decaf, because at night I can't drink caffeine. And what I do is, I don't use cream in my coffee, but at night when I'm making one of these, I put a splash of eggnog, or you can just use cream, and then I sprinkle in some of our caramel, Epicure's caramel mix, and it makes like a caramel, I do tea latte, or you can do a caramel latte with coffee, and you could do that in the morning or in the evening. This caramel sauce is so versatile. You can really make it and drizzle it over anything. There's a recipe online for caramel turtle brownies. So you use the Epicure brownie mix, and you use our mud pie mix, and then you put some pecans on top and then drizzle the caramel over top. So delicious. Anyways, those are ready in minutes. And again, why do you want to use Epicure? Because ours are a quarter of, they have a quarter of the sugar, the store-bought, and they still taste delicious. They're plenty sweet enough. So that's another really good idea. So, all right. And one thing that you guys can't see, oh, sorry, before I get to that, lemons. So once you squeeze all the juice out of them, these are the best deodorizer for your garburator, your garbage disposal. So I wouldn't even use, I've got, you know, 2 full lemons here. So what I'll do is I'll literally put these in a Ziploc bag, put them in a back corner of my fridge. I'll put one down there, but I can use these every couple of days to deodorize my, my food disposal. So another little tip and hint to recycle, reuse. But what I wanted to show you, and I'm just gonna point this down, is my favorite thing. And this is, of course, the Epicure roll-up rack. So this sits over my sink, and you'll see it rolls right up like so. And I have it sitting on my sink. I put my cutting board on it. It creates extra counter space. I've also, I have one in my RV as well, because it creates lots of counter space in there. But I can put dishes on here. you know, as things are drying, if I've rinsed some dishes out, I can also put vegetables on there, and you can run the water. Here, I'll show you. So I've got my little sprinkler thing here. You can run the water right through and wash your vegetables and then leave them to sit on here and dry. So I can't live without this. That's my favorite thing. And that's the Epicure roll-up rack. Okay, so let's just have one more look here at our lemon chicken. And it looks like it's ready. Sure smells good. It's too bad I have to wait till tomorrow night to have this, but it'll be delicious then. So I don't know if you can all see it. I can even bring it closer. There is Epicure lemon chicken done with our smells wonderful. If you like lemon, it's got that real intense lemon smell and flavor. And that's going to be served over that rice that I showed you. So I'm just going to leave it on the element there and turn it off, and it'll finish itself up. So where's my list? So tonight, as I mentioned, I've got some customer specials on. So I want to start off with Epicure's customer special. So this combines with mine. My special is not available online. You have to send me your order because, of course, I have to charge you. If you end up doing it online, I can, you know, reimburse you by e-transfer, but it's just a little bit easier if you just send me your list, and then I take the discounts off, and then it's easy for you to do that. But what we have here is with Epicure, so when your order is $50 or more, you get $10 voucher in January for when the new catalog comes out. And if your order is $100 or more, you get $25 voucher. So literally 25% more to spend in January on the new catalog. So what a deal. 25%, that's a lot. So that's Epicure's deal. And then combined with my deal, so what I've got on is, of course, I've got some draws. So I've got, I'm going to have a couple of draws for our meal solutions. Now, if you're wondering what the meal solutions is, that one meal solution I just showed you was the sweet and sour stir fry. But in the catalog, they are listed from page, let me see here. They're listed from page 16. So they're all the, you know, the packs. So they're from page 16 through to 27. And then they have, of course, the 3-week of easy dinner pack. And that is back tomorrow. It's been gone as well. Actually, tomorrow we get almost everything back. So we have pretty much everything in our catalog. There's just a few things left that we're waiting on, ingredients or things like that. So, but we've got the most we've had since last March. So there's also this 3-week dinner pack. But my special applies to those meal solution packs. So when your order is over 75, you get a free, your choice of a free meal solutions collection. So that's 3. So 3 beef and broccoli, 3 sweet and sour stir fry that you just saw. Let me see. I mean, you can just pick any one of them so long as they're in stock. You add that to your order and there's no charge. So that's an $11.50 value. And then I've got 2 draws. So for anyone that places an order, you go into a draw and it's for your choice of, again, meal solution packs, because there's so many to choose from. So really it's an easy thing to give as prizes. And when you book your show for January, online virtual thing that works just like this, except for it'd be all your friends and family here logged into Zoom, then you get 5 entries into the grand prize draws. You just have to book that date before the 3 days are up. So today is the 7th, so it's on until the 8th, 9th, 10th at 11:59 midnight. This special will be open where you can send me your solution. And then, and I'm gonna have 2 prize draws of that. If you order by the 13th, you're gonna have it for Christmas. So pretty much we're getting in under the wire with the deadline of when the class closes. And then there was one other thing that I'm forgetting. Oh, there's that collection, the self-care collection that just came out, and I will post that. They just announced it at 5 o'clock, and they hadn't posted it up to the site yet. But there's a self-care selection that's full of our soups and different things, and it has chocolate. It has chocolate. So now, is there any questions? Okay. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for coming on and participating tonight. I want to honor your time. Here we are, 3 minutes to go on the 30 minutes I promised. And I want to wish you all happy holidays. Thank you so much for your business this past year. And I know what I forgot. So as an additional thing, this is a fundraiser for the food bank. So 15% of the total sales from this event also goes to the food bank. Now that's a regular monthly thing that I've done since March. So every month I take all the orders that I've gotten through my customer class and I give 15% back to the food bank in Epicure products and meal packs. So there's also that. So we're raising funds for the food bank as well. So I don't think I've forgotten anything else. If I did, I'll post it into the group. So thank you so much, everyone. Happy holidays. And I hope you take some time for some self-care over the rest of December here.
Tara, one question.
Yes.
When will the new catalogs be available?
The 12th of January.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to have a big online launch. I'll send out information about that. And then catalogs come out after that. We're allowed to release.
Oh. Okay. So. Well, thank you and have a very Merry Christmas.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. Bye.